And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And for the West, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Paul in at the 1.
You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951. And a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
And Howard slams it home.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Paul passes to Kobe. Back to Paul. Over Rose. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Kobe. And when the players step out on the court, they know that they're writing their names in the pages of history.
Yeah, they're really making their mark on this Sunday night. But at the same time, they've just got to focus on playing the game. Sometimes you get caught up in the atmosphere and the moment, but for these players, it's all about just focusing on the game and trying to enjoy themselves.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Boy, the bucket's coming fast and furious.
All offense out there, but that's what this game is all about.
And Dwayne Wade in last year's All-Star Game became the 3rd player aside from Jordan and LeBron to post a triple-double in the All-Star Game. 24 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists.
Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Paul.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And LeBron's triple-double in the All-Star Game came only the year prior in Los Angeles. So between Wade and LeBron, some big All-Star performances.
Yeah, no question. LeBron had 36 points last year, really rallied the East back. But remember, his crucial turnover down the stretch cost the Eastern team and really fueled the fire for all of his critics who felt like he should have shot the ball instead of passed.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Howard kicks to LeBron from about 16, and he hits the jump shot. LeBron's now got his first basket.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that. And in last year's All-Star Game, another close one, but another win for the West.
Back to Paul. Paul, right side, misses the wing chair. Pass to Wade. Open look. And yes, sir, that one drops. And last year's game didn't start out close. The West set an all-star record, scoring 88 points in the first half. Wow.
And the East, for the 2nd year in a row, mounted a massive comeback, this time cutting it from a 21-point deficit to just 1 down the stretch. But again, they couldn't quite overcome the West, and they lost a close one.
That's good.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Durant dishes to Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
I tell you, Kevin Durant is such an effortless scorer. He was just made to play in these All-Star games. In fact, in the last 2 years, he's had 34 points and 36 points in the All-Star games, respectively. It just makes it look so easy.
How about the soft hands right there to make that catch and lay in? Sweet.
Not the most forceful finish, Clark, but on an alley-oop, it's usually a little bit more strength.
Yeah, gentle is okay, though.
And that was nice.
Oh, get it! James, watch out now.
That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out the high flyer, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book. Well, last year's All-Star Game was really a mixed bag for Kobe. A hard foul from Dwayne Wade broke his nose and gave him a concussion. Not the type of thing you're used to seeing in an exhibition game.
Here's Kobe. Rebound by the East All-Stars. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. The 10-footer. The kick out to Rose. Over Paul. Rose, no good.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
On the good side for Kobe in last year's All-Star game, he set a record for career All-Star game points, Steve. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's right. Moving past.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the
That never gets old. I love seeing that type of athletic play.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if any of you viewers at home missed the dunk contest last night, just soak up a few of these slams like that. You know, the All-Star break is really a bit of a pit stop of sorts for NBA teams. Some teams lose momentum, others take on new life and get regenerated when the season resumes. It's always interesting to see how that dynamic plays out.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Marc Gasol is checked in for Bynum. Love comes in for Blake Griffin. Russell Westbrook in for Kobe. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Chris Paul. That's good. And last season we saw teams like San Antonio and Boston really turn it on in the latter half of the season.
Yeah, and of course with the condensed schedule, it made more sense than ever to save up a little energy for the stretch run and dial it up as the playoffs approached.
Bosch passes to Iguodala. That's good.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Just seems like they've been a step slow here.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Now here's Williams. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. Back to Hibbert. Leads him in there. And it's Williams. That time the assist from Roy Hibbert. Williams has got his first points in this one. Here's Westbrook. And no good trying to get that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. East All-Stars ahead. They're up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
Kevin, you know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Griffin's shot is off.
Well, you know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, we usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
Tony Parker of the Spurs in his 5th All-Star game, a lightning quick point guard, only content to let the offense come to him. Plays about 15 or 20 minutes, saves himself for the real season.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And Stevie has talked about Parker not exerting himself too much in the All-Star game. That's the Spurs way, isn't it?
Yeah, their sights set firmly on the big picture usually, and they're known for trying to keep their best players fresh and getting them as much rest as they can, and they don't mind telling you that's how they're going to roll. And it's worked for well over a decade for the San Antonio Spurs doing it that way.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Westbrook with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Westbrook drives in. Count the Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Looks like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Williams.
Well, something we've seen more and more being utilized by teams over the years is the corner three-pointer. It's the closest three-point attempt on the floor, and the stats don't lie. The corner three per attempt is actually the second most effective shot on the floor other than a layup.
The first one falls, and as teams use more and more advanced stats, we'll keep seeing those corner threes, I'm sure, Steve.
Yeah, and what we'll also see, and we've seen it the last few years, is defense is designed to deny that corner three, forcing players to shoot inside the arc, running players off the line, forcing them to shoot challenged two-point shots, which are lower percentage.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Darren Williams now playing in his 4th consecutive All-Star game. And last year, a great showing down in Orlando. He made 8 of 11 shots and scored 20 points.
Offensive rebound.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Anthony kicks to Williams. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Nash with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And Darren Williams, not always thought of as a flashy player, but you know what? He's had some big-time dunks over his career that have really been jaw-dropping.
Yeah, he'll sneak punch it on you now. He's a little sneaky with some of his throwdowns, but if he gets ahead of steam, posterize. Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
I agree with that. That's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala kicks to Anthony. He kicks at the box. Guarded by Kobe. Kobe with the steal. And here comes the break. Nash left side. And Anthony sends it back. Here's the break for the finish. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Here's Westbrook. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol's checked in for Nowitzki. Love comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kevin Durant's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Tony Parker subbed in for Steve Nash. And here is Parker. It's Durant on the wing. Durant off a pick from Gasol. They get it back, and that one's good. Parker.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
Here's Johnson. Can't get it to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. East All-Stars lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And on one of the great nights of the NBA season, welcome to the All-Star Game and the halftime report here on 2K Sports. East All-Stars up on top against the West All-Stars. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Carmelo Anthony locked in so far. At the break, 7 points, and has been looking really good in terms of shot selection, shooting it well from the field. And no quit in the West All-Stars. They came to win. Excellent bench production. The second string coming in, knocking down the shots. Tony Parker has the team high in scoring. He has 6 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
And welcome back to the second half of the
That cold first half.
Hibbert with a screen on Griffin. LeBron drives in from 16 feet away. He cans it.
2 points.
10 points for him.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
On the wing, Kobe. Griffin sets the screen for Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Griffin. Step back shot. And it's the East with the rebound.
Just an enormous advantage for them.
Oh!
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. He's giving the fans a show right now, Clark, letting it loose on the rim that time.
Yeah, you can't overlook the fact there's not too much resistance, and I think that extra freedom lets some of the guys really push the limits on the dunk lead. Well, they found the touch here in the second half of the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
The West making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Gasol. Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Nash in for Chris Paul. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 9 points.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Nash dishes to Aldridge. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good.
They continue to barrel their way inside. When's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
The shot by Williams, no good. Here comes Steve Nash. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Back to Love. Passes to Nash. Love outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Iguodala. Outside Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And that's 11 points for Deron Williams.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Aldridge backing in. Feeds it to Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Kevin Love with his 3rd consecutive All-Star appearance. Last year had 17 points and 7 boards in just 18 minutes. And you know he's going to go after that double-double. That's what he does.
The West All-Stars have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their 2nd trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Kevin Love has come so far. Really impressive. Since winning the most improved player back in 2011, Clark, he just keeps getting better and better.
And, Kevin, I'm excited to see what he does next. I mean, he's made so much progress, as you said, to this point. And you know he's a diligent worker and hungry for more. I don't see this guy resting on his laurels. He's going to continue to raise the bar on himself.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
Wade outside. Pierce up top. Over Durant. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. 46 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Love the pass to Parker. On the high post, he drills it. Parker's got 8 points.
Well, you look at the statistics, the mid-range jumper has the least payoff of any shot, but they've made the most of their chances here.
Yeah, defenses don't want to give up layups or open threes, so they force you into that tough mid-range area, but they're doing a good job of knocking them down right now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From 17 feet out, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Love. Durant's got his 2nd basket of the game. LeBron with it. 10 points for him. Washington kicks to Wade. Over Westbrook. Westbrook with the nice D there. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. The East All-Stars up on top, up by 9. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Quarter getting going here. It's time for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris Burke at the report. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Well, it's the East All-Stars who have delivered the uncontainable game today. You can see the fire that they are playing with, everyone from the starters to the bench. You have to think that they'll hold on to this lead and close out the game.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of, and, of course, the start.
And here are the East All-Stars, leading by 5. LeBron with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Makes the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Paul. And Aldridge slams it in.
Well, they're pulling closer every possession. Really playing well now.
Well, they've ratcheted it up a bit here. I mean, expending a lot of energy, but you know what? They're back in it now.
Here's Rose. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the middle. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that
paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
To take the lead. That's good on the jump shot. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second. He's on fire.
Timeout call, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 1. 1:56 left in the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Wade against Kobe. Over Bryant. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got 4 points this quarter. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Bynum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He gets the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Critical for him to knock down those free throws, guys. They had to come away with the lead on that trip.
Kicks it to Howard. He dishes it to Wade. Here's Rose. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Outside Durant. The pass to Kobe. Over Wade. Kobe gets the bucket. Kobe's got 15 points in just the second half. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams that are playing a tough game.
Al Paul. Right side Durant. From downtown. Frames it from downtown.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
It's Anthony with the drive. Here's Howard. Money.
Big time shot. Really clutch.
What is on the line here?
Boy, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. Right side Kobe. Over Wade. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Here's Anthony. Again, we're missed by Anthony.
This has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, sure has it, Steve. I mean, he's been doing this invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. And here's Griffin. Outside, Kobe. Ball is screen on Wade. Kobe goes in. Missed.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. He just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball basketball pure. Guy setting a split screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Now here's Howard. And it's Rose penetrating over Paul. Good!
Derrick Rose.
You just can't let him get that close to the hoop.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And Kevin, such amazing talent in the Eastern Conference this year. I had a feeling we might see them beat the West.
And for me, it's always great to watch the best talent in the world go head-to-head, no matter who wins.
Well said, Clark, well said. And with that, we thank you for being with us. For Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan saying we'll see you next time.